know, if it comes to that, I can always adopt you. Oh, hello! Oh. You're watching the Armstrong and Miller Show here on 4, Channel 4.
Somebody's jumping. It's a bit of Mexico. Okay, lads, let it go! What a buzz! Excuse me. Hello there. Excuse me. Excuse me. On a scale of 1 to 10, with 1 being likely and 10 being unlikely, what do you think the chances are of me getting a full-time job? Hello, excuse me. You're watching Channel 4. Sorry, I'm so sorry, I don't believe I said that. You're watching 4. Coming up, the first episode of our innovative new docusoap, The Conference Centre. Another day, another book. Wagons roll. Morning, Keith.
Is it early for you?
That's Keith. He's a bit of a card. So he thinks. He's had cancer.
It's, you know, it's very difficult, really, for me to balance all the things in my life because I've got a very busy private life. As I say, I'm home, like, 4 or 5 nights a week.
It's the same frame for everybody. Kick off at 9. Then seminar. Then, whenever that's finished, we have tea with biscuits. Then, informal in the bar. Then regular as clockwork, 9:30 at night. You'll find me doing this. That woke you up, didn't it?
Right, so we're expecting the full 200 for the coffee. And about 120 for the tea.
Tea for 120. Oh, tea for 120. 120 for tea. Tea for 120.
Ken, are you listening?
120.
As you know, this bit gets a bit dull. Job with this. But that bit of the cricket bat and Sally's breasts, I think,
Where did you get this guy?
I know.
He's brilliant.
Yeah, isn't he?
It's a shame we've only got 26 half hours.
I tell you, this is going to piss all over Lollipop Men.
Special Detective Mike Parsons. Detective Sergeant in charge of crime, Jack Lampkin. Parsons and Lampkin. And Lampkin's mate, Steve.
If anyone has any further information as to the whereabouts of Sandra, they please call the number at the bottom of the screen. They can speak to either myself, Mike Parsons, or my partner, Detective Sergeant in charge of crime, Jack Lampkin, in complete confidence. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay. I'll tell you what it'd probably be, though, right? Bet you any money, right? Bet you any money. He's the stepfather, and he did it. And because that's how it usually is.
Steve, actually, we think it's almost definitely an abduction. I think it's this kidnapper we know.
Lampkin.
Kidnap? Oh, it's awful.
Actually, sorry, Steve. We need to be on hand in case of Stoke calls. So.
Stoke? What? Oh, God, have you left your wallet in the pub?
No, it's Stote is like a code word, you know, it's a nickname for the kidnapper.
All right, Stoke, that's cool, though, isn't it? It's good.
Excuse me, sir. Sorry, Steve. You better come quickly. There's been a phone call from the station. We think it might be him.
Right.
See you guys. Just did we say hello?
In your last communication with the Stoke, he told you to be at this phone box at 15:30 hours. At 15:35 hours, the phone will ring. You will answer it. Now then, money. $500,000 nick-up. There's a satellite tracking device in the case. Notes are all covered with infrared dye. And finally, a tube of sweets. Not quite. Each of these has 2 contacts on the back. Placing the sweet on the tongue trips the circuit, and the ring becomes a shortwave radio marker. Phone! Come on, people, move! Keep him talking. Parsons. Yes? Uh-huh. Yes, he is. OK. Steve, it's for you. Some bloke called Eggy.
If you're enjoying Armstrong and Miller, why not try one of our specials? Choir of sardines up on a sprout charge. Armed sea bass with a dill moustache. Angry John Dory in a caramel vest.
Just writing up the menus for this afternoon. Lots of people don't understand how much time it takes me to complete this. Here is the menu for Tuesday. Where are you going? Wait! I pissed myself. Oh, fuck, I've pissed myself. I've pissed. I'm very pissed up. I've pissed myself. Come on.
I mean, this is remarkable. I mean, can we really use this stuff? Has he signed a release form?
Yeah, I've got it right there. Actually, I wouldn't mind just having a quick word with you about Ken. I just sometimes get a sense that maybe there's an element of Ken's behaviour that's slightly aware of the camera. I'm not saying he's acting up or anything, I'm not saying that. I wouldn't want to feel that maybe Ken has possibly felt pressured to do anything simply because we were there, you know.
Fucking wankers.
Because that footage I really don't want to. I wouldn't want to use. But I mean the pissing thing. I mean he would always have pissed himself.
Yeah,
Yeah, so that can go in. Yeah.
All right, lads, listen up. In exactly 4 minutes' time, Special Detective Parsons will be approaching this phone box 2 miles up the road. He'll then take a call from the target at approximately 15:35 hours. Good luck, lads.
Don't eat too many of those. Bad for your teeth.
So they're bad for someone's teeth. Someone who abducts little girls, that is.
Yeah.
Hang on a minute, is Steve coming?
Why? Is that a problem?
Well, Stokes said something about just being on my own and everything. Well, I'm sure it's fine.
I mean, I could tell him to wait in the car, isn't it?
No. Actually, I'm going to have to say this. Look, Steve's a lovely bloke, don't get me wrong. You know, and it's always good having him around. It's just that we have to remember sometimes that we are professionals, and I'm actually going to have to answer that in a minute. You know, it's fine that he's come along today, but I think just sometimes maybe we should think about just doing the job with just the two of us.
Sure. Yeah, end of.
Yeah. I feel better for saying that, you know. Right, here goes. Hello?
Try 1471.
Wow! Just the height of the streaker, number 3 band Norway now and all of the time. We know we're having crazy times over here right now in England, and we're always forgetting you guys are about 1 year, 2 years behind the Norway music scene.
That's right. Every time we play over here, there's this one tiny group of guys. They're just going Winkies, Winkies, Winkies. But no, it is long time since I played with Winkies, and I never played with Tvet. This is a band I have not heard of.
Well, the Sagovich, by which I mean Sally, has just informed me that apparently there was some confusion over the seating in the plenary session. And everyone hates my guts, apparently. So, I've packed away the biscuits, filled out the menus, and so for probably the last time.
Nobody could have seen this coming. I mean, we're program makers, not gods.
No, I mean we're there to observe, and we can't interfere with events just for the sake of the program. Where is he?
Well, he's in hospital, obviously, at the moment.
Is it far?
Yeah, but I've booked a guest house for you and the crew.
I'm determined to show them what I'm made of, so I'm going like a steam hammer. Thank you, Catherine, darling. And then suddenly, from nowhere, I'm in the Vinegar Strokes, and I
I came all over Jenny's face. No one knew where to look. Jenny, quick as a flash, starts to rub it in on her boobs and tummy. She was brilliant, you know. Then, of course, the camera's coming around for my pop shot. I've got absolutely nothing left. But as is ever the way with these things, from somewhere I summoned something, managed to cough and a spit on the old arse. Of course, they called cut and we all just fell about. Nowadays, of course, I'd be out of my ear, but those were the times when porn was still a fun business to work in.
You ready for us now?
Yep. Coming, Matthew.
Suddenly he starts crying, and I said to him, no, but you don't understand, that is your rent. Oh, hello! Welcome back to the Armstrong and Miller show. I'm Craig Children of the Independent on Sunday.
Martin Bain-Jones of the Daily Telegraph. Pop section, yes. Now, if you're just worrying that maybe things so far have been a little bit lowbrow, don't worry, because Craig and I are on hand to dumb things right up for you.
Yes, Martin and I have been maintaining covert surveillance from the bushes of the broadsheets on the tiled outhouse that is popular culture, watching carefully as trends enter and exit. And if we think any of them have been in there too long, bursting in with our clever comments to try and catch them wafting their swollen genitalia in one another's bearded faces. I think I've lost the metaphor there somewhere.
I went to see an independent careers advisor, and he put all my details into the computer. And it said that I should paint myself silver and stand in a public square.
Previously on Force on the Case.
Jack, I'm afraid I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
Because I'm my own man. Because I don't do things by the book.
Oh, because you were sacked for being an alcoholic.
Well, if it was just the one incident, that would be fine, but it's not.
Come on, Chuffy, let's go and get a drink.
There's no one there, Jack.
Let's imagine his name's Hirsch, and he runs the bookshop next to mine. What's he up to, Chuffy?
Slightly down. And that's the end of that over one father.
Haven't touched a drop in 3 months.
You're a changed man, Jack.
Not a changed man, Collymore. The same man, but sober.
And the, Chuffy problem?
I like to go with my hunch, and sometimes that's a lonely place to be. But when the only person who'll give you the time of day is an imaginary man in a train driver's hat called Mr. Chuffy, then it's time to take a look at the bigger picture. I'm sure you didn't come here just to inquire after my state of health.
Let me show you something.
What is this?
It was found next to the body of one David Harvey 2 days ago.
Murder?
We're not sure.
The Harvey family was famous in 17th century Cambridge for nothing more than the Harvey murders. Both Sir William and his son Sir Richard were murdered in cold blood. Neither murderer nor motive was ever found. However, this symbol was discovered next to both of their bodies, and again 300 years later next to the body of a certain David Harvey. Someone somewhere's digging up the past. But why? I'm gonna go for a walk, clear my head.
If you're still enjoying Armstrong and Miller, or perhaps there's just not much on the other sides, why not try another of our specials, such as Foal of Rabbit in pastry leggings, Crisis of Pork in a fennel sauna, Tambourine of Venison in a polenta car.
Charlie, pint of Hyams, please. Whatever you're having. Charlie, you used to be friendly with the Harveys, didn't you? Over Madingley Way.
Yeah. What's his name? He used to play cricket with us, didn't he? He was a Harvey, wasn't he?
Not David Harvey, by any chance?
No, that wasn't it.
Back in a mo.
Yeah. What was his name?
Harvey. Chuffy, you ever heard of a David Harvey?
It was Simon Harvey.
Like I give a fuck. Chuffy, let me introduce you. This is Sir William Harvey. Oh, this is Sir Richard Harvey. Hello. And this is David Harvey. This is Barnfather and Greaves, the cricketers, you understand? That's the Count of Montevideo recorder, and that's Virgil there with the potatoes. I think that's everybody. 1, 2, 3, 9. Call it 10. 10 more pints of Hyams, please, Charlie. I know how we can solve this case once and for all. David Harvey, who did this to you?
Some bloke called Dan Hirsch.
I might have known. Who's with me? Who's with me? Yes! Justice! Justice! Come on, all of you! Selling pippy, you toast-ridden... Burn, hush! Damn you! Selling nonce!
Hello, I'm Brian May, and this is my house. You're probably surprised at how short I am. Actually, everyone in the 20th century was much smaller than people today. I'm 5'10", and that's with my distinctive hair. But there are lots of more surprises in store as you enjoy the Brian May experience. Of course, before I was a scientist, I was already quite well known as a musician. I wonder if any of you know the name of the music band I played with.
Was it the Queen?
Yeah. Interesting historical point, actually. The name of the band was actually quite simply Queen. Like to see my kitchen? Here are my children. And this is my beautiful wife, Anita Dobson. I know. Scary, isn't it? They're currently enjoying the breakfast meal. Traditionally, fried slices of pork and hen's eggs washed down with a warm mug of whiskey. I'll see you later, Anita.
See you, darling.
Just like to lead on out of the vestibule. I can take you onto the solarium from there. Yeah, we actually think that's a genuine recording of Dobson's voice, that.
Really?
Yeah. On its own worth more than the whole place put together. Gold dust.
Still with us? Then why not try another of our specials, why don't you? Scratch of lamb in a cranberry and brandy relationship. Felon of veal on a parsley motorbike in a mint church. Git of salmon with shoe breasts.
Hey, Brian. Shall we write some songs?
It's Freddie Mercury, the lead singer from Queen. We'd spend every morning coming up with licks on my axe. You can picture the scene, can't you? Me sat at that desk writing popular songs such as The Seven Seas of Rye and The Hammer Must Fall. Interestingly, it's actually rumoured that it was whilst staring through this very window that May, in 2006, first unified the theories of relativity and quantum mechanics, thus making space travel possible.
I'm off to cruise for men.
Typical Freddie. See you later, then.
You seen Buckers?
Yeah, about 5 minutes, yeah.
How about that? Here we are, me old chum, Prince Albert. Come on, Nelson, we'll have you right as rain in no time.
Hello, Sid, what can I do for you?
Find a special, please, Dave. Talking about?
It's not bad for a Monday.
No. Talking tack of the vet. She here.
Oh, right, yeah, she's over there by the pool table.
Look at the arse on that.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, I said, look at the parson's hat.
No, you didn't. I'm not fucking stupid. You said, look at the arse on that. I'm not deaf, you
Come a word.
What is it, Sydney?
Things are getting a bit out of hand on the cock cheese front.
Oh, well, a bath every day should sort you out.
No. I'm talking about the ship, HMS Cock Cheese.
Oh, how confusing.
Yeah. Thing is, see, we sail at high tide tomorrow, and Nelson here, the ship's mascot, he's a bit out of sorts. I was wondering, do you mind awfully if I put my cock between your tits?
Well, I don't see how that'll help.
No. I mean, could you take them to the surgery with these two?
They're not tits, they're budgies.
Maybe you could take them in your mouth.
Oh, I can't, Sydney. The mouth is off the road at the moment. I came by bike.
How about a straight fuck?
I've only just come ashore and I said to myself, I'm not going anywhere until I've got my lips around a lovely foamy head. Yeah. Oh, it's amazing how much you can swallow when you're thirsty.
Yeah?
Oh, I say, don't give me any of those to the pound.
Right, fuck it. You don't get many of these either.
Last call for our specials trolley. 3-day squirrel bender with a rocket and parmesan DJ. Scuffle of otter inside a pastry Richard Gere. Kidney Bristol with lemon bruising and gay hair.
Mick has been at Foonplat's treatment centre in Oslo for 3 weeks. He is now coming fully to terms with his caffeine addiction. But if the group was gentle with him in the first few sessions, they are now really letting him have it.
Tell us something you achieved when you were using.
I don't know. We had a band, Streaker. Maybe you've heard of them.
Yeah, Mick, you played me one of your albums a couple of days ago, and I have to say it was appalling. It was very bad music.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being so honest.
It was just one of the worst things I've ever heard. Completely unoriginal. You know, you seem to be stuck in some permanent 80s Euro rock cliché.
I think what Askir is trying to say is that when you accept your addiction, that your music can then move on. Isn't that right, Askir? Though some of those songs really are very bad.
I was just like this kind of crazy, very hyper alert kind of guy. And, you know, my head was like in a real bad space. It had gotten to the stage when I was drinking, say, like 14, 15 cups of coffee a day. It was, you know, I was in that kind of place where I would wake up in the morning and the first thing I would do is have a cup of coffee.
Sometimes I feel there's some enormous fairy watching over me. If I stoop to kiss those dark roasted demons, she tries my lips at night. I pray for a dream to get it all straight in my mind, but I'm high, wide by the beam, one day at a time.
Just had this thought. There's something in this. I've always wanted to do a sketch set in one of those craft museum places.
Great. Listen, that's really kind of you. I'll give it to the producer, obviously, and we'll take it from there.
Brilliant. Okay. See you at the bar then.
Yeah, I'll probably be in the performance bar, but yeah. Stuart, yeah, he's just left. Yes, I think he might be drunk because he's talking quite incoherently.